A break of structure trading strategy. How can we use that for a market direction? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. I'm going to show you how you can use a break of structure to determine a market bias. So I'm currently on the pound US dollar pair. You can see I'm on a 1 hour time frame. And I'm going to show you a simple strategy of how I determine a market direction using any time frame, okay, and the line chart with one level on the chart. And I'll show you and demonstrate how we can apply this with a break of structure technique and use that as a trading strategy for market direction and where we can look for potential targets, where we can look for potential entries. This is a full strategy in this video. So let's have a look at what I mean. First, we can identify we've been in this bearish trending market. Okay, so we zoom right out, we can see for a long time we've been bearish here. We've then gone sideways in a range bound market, and we then had this explosion to the upside. So how can we determine that this is a reversal? So let's go to current price, okay, area here. I'm going to show you exactly how you'll use one line on the chart with a line chart, a break of structure to determine a bias. Now, many people say this can't be done, but I will show you how. Let's put on the line chart. Now, what we're looking for here is strong momentum moves. That is where you're going to find those banks, institutional markets are moving the market, and they're also going to break through those levels with an extreme move as well. So looking at this area here, straight away, you see this push down here in the market, big, strong push. There's our break of structure through that level. You see we have a small bounce. I will zoom in on those areas in a moment. I just want to show you quickly how you can mark a chart. We then have another strong push down here, momentum move. We can mark that out as a break of structure level to the downside. Again here, another strong move away. Again here, another strong move away. Do you see how simple this is to do? Again here, I can mark a level here. Strong move to downside. Okay, we did have one here, but that got removed. We then have another one we can mark here. Strong moves downside. And I could even say that this small bounce here creates another strong move to downside. That is it. That is how simple this strategy is. In trading, you need to make everything as simple as possible. Now, as I said, we could say, looking at here, there was a level here we could have marked. A strong move to downside. And that got removed. Now, when we see this, this gives us potential buying opportunities. We'll look at that later. But let's have a look now what's happening on the chart. So if we just place price back on, we can identify strong bearish move away. Strong sellers in the market. Institutional banks are selling. Again, strong sellers. That is showing the momentum. Okay, we have some large candlesticks to downside. Again here, momentum move. Momentum move, and we continue all the way down. Now this is what we call unbalanced market. This is all balanced price action. So when we see these balanced, unbalanced markets here, they leave areas of imbalance. Hey traders, we'll get back to the video in just a moment, but I want to give you a gift for hanging out with me today. I want to give you a free trading strategy class and cheat sheet. This trading strategy class and cheat sheet will go through everything that you need to know about applying a supply and demand strategy that I personally use to generate profits. But it's more than just a strategy. You're going to have some actionable steps to accelerate your growth with learning how shifting your focus can generate you more profits and the steps to building a profitable strategy for yourself. You don't have to spend a lot of time on this. It's about doing the right things in the right order, and it's free as my gift to you. So just go to Norfolk FX Trader.system.io free strategy class sign up, or hit the link above now to get your free trading strategy class and cheat sheet. Now back to the video. If you're not sure about imbalances, there is some great videos in the channel that goes through about imbalances. Again, here we can see an unbalanced market, and then we go into balanced market. Unbalanced market, we go into a balanced market. And there is actually a video that goes through teaching you exactly what that concept is. But what you need to understand here is you're finding the areas on your chart. And again, if I just quickly go back to line chart, we can see one here. big momentum drop. They're not hard to identify. If you're searching for them, you are making it way too complicated. You just look on the chart. Okay, look at this strong momentum drop. That is what you're looking for when doing this. So we now go to the left. We've got current price going up. So there's our last areas. Now look at this. Let me zoom in. Let's go into current price. Let's see what happened. We got to this level. We didn't really push through momentum there. We pushed back. We tried again. And there we go. Push through this level, and this level back here. All got removed in one push. And then look where the market stopped. Okay, momentum push. Look where we held at here. And then we pushed through with a momentum move and we got to this level and we stopped. These levels will show you market direction, will show you where the market is likely to target. It will show you where it's likely to bounce off. Like I said, this video is going to give you a breakout structure trading strategy with everything you need, with market direction, a market bias, a potential target, a potential entry point. Now, I'm not saying we're going to use this just to take a blind entry off. You need to use other concepts like supply and demand zones, understanding imbalances, market manipulations. You need to know all that before you can just trade the market. But this gives you a working area to understand. Once you understand what's going on here, then you can see. So that is a simple strategy. If we go back in time, let's remove those levels again. Let's go back in time where we saw the reversal. I'll show you the same thing. Okay, so here is our move. Okay, we go back to the line chart. Let's go closer in so we can see what's going on. So if we mark off where we can see those moves, so we have a momentum move up here. Okay, another one here in the market. We have another nice momentum move up here. We did have one here. You can see it got closed through. We'll look at that as well in a moment, and that one further back we were going to look at. Another momentum move up here. And even a break of structure move up there. So quickly I'm marking these out. Okay, another one there to the upside. And we could even say this was a last momentum move up. That is it. That's how quickly you can do this. We then put price back on the chart. Let's confirm these are momentum moves. So look at this. Strong bullish move away. Strong bullish move away. Now there was no area here to mark on a lower time frame. There may be a break of structure. We had a strong move here. Here again, strong move up and away. Another nice strong move up and away. Again here, strong move up. Back to the left, we had a nice strong move here to the upside. And look at this. When it got broken, strong move back through it. Retested from below, went back, took the low. Okay, came off an area here and we pushed back up with a nice strong move. But the idea is to understand what's happening. We can remove this level. Another nice strong move away. Another nice strong move away. So let's now go to current price, current price where price reversed. Okay, so we had this area. We held. Okay, that's it. Look how market responds at this level. Strong push through. This is a unbalanced move down. We have a balanced market, push to this level, small bounce up, again, respects the level, a strong momentum push to downside. Who's moving these markets? It's not retail, it's banks, institutions. Okay, again, if we had a level here, okay, you can see the market held, a small push through and a retracement. Now look at this next level we had marked. Look what happened. Price held at it. Are you starting to see the power of these levels and how simple it was? I just showed you how to do this. So many people come to me asking questions about this and that. And like I say to them, don't overcomplicate it. Make it simple. This is the most simplest strategy I've ever shared to you. It's something that I've used in my trading for a lot of years. And it's what creates profitable trades. Understanding market direction. So look at this. Big, strong push down, a strong push through that level this time, demonstrating now we're going to be bearish. A pull back up. Okay, we do a sweep above these highs. That's an entry model now for me to sell. Where are we going to go? We're going to go to take this low and to this level. Where did the market go from here? Let me just show you what I mean. Look, we have a swing high, swept, continuation down, takes the low, goes to the next level. Now, I've just placed that level on the chart quickly. Haven't even really looked at anything, but look at how accurate this is. Again, strong push through the level. Comes back to retest it from below. Now, it's not actually retesting the level from below, but it's coming into this area of imbalance. And do we have any other levels? Let's have a look. We have some more down here. Look at this. Look at that. This is accuracy that you've never seen before. And I've never shared this before in the channel, so I hope you are appreciating this. We have a nice bounce off. Let's go. We retest that level from below. We have a strong push through. Okay, so we now hover around here. Now we could probably mark out on the up move here a level because we have a strong push to the upside. Now, all these levels here, to be honest, we won't be looking at them now because we broke through. This is the only level. Look what happens. We come back, we break through this level. Okay, we move back up to an area of supply. The market then eventually, okay, this is understanding what's happening. We sweep through this high. Nice reversal entry model. We know we've already broken this level, so we can remove it. We know we're going for this level here. That is where the market's going to go. And I can actually, from an entry there, I can give you a 99% accuracy. It's going to go to that level. So where's the market going to go? Straight to that level. That is the simplicity of this strategy. Using a break structure trading strategy with understanding the marking of these levels. Look, we have nothing else on the chart. We're just reading these levels, understanding those break structure. And obviously we're applying the use of the line chart, which nobody uses. I don't know why nobody uses the line chart. That is such a powerful tool in your trading. It is a leading indicator. It's not a lagging indicator. That is the power of it. Forget your stupid EMAs, SMAs. Take them off the chart. Just use the line chart. Now, I'm very passionate about trading and even more passionate about teaching it to people. That's why I want to see you all succeed. So you can see we come to this area. This isn't a really strong breakthrough here for me. But if I just quickly go to a line chart again, what do we have here? Look, this is that removal area we saw, a big push down. That's going to leave an area of supply here as well. But this is the level. If we see price breaking this level, then we're likely to see a reversal. Okay, so we come back up, retest the level. Okay, we still haven't really gone through. We did close through here, so you could say it's nearly a close. If we do fall, we're going to go to here. But this is the next level I want to see the market go to. Okay, so we wick through into this zone area. Okay, we have an area here of supply. Like I said, remember, I said you need to use everything in your toolbox here. And we have a nice looking area of supply at this area. So the market moves sideways. This is what we call right now a balanced market. This is your unbalanced market. Swing pullback is always going to be a balanced market. And this is where we start looking for trades. Now, when we do pull back into here, let me just show you what happens. We sweep through this high and we drop out and we break structure. Okay. Market eventually comes back high again. And we push through the high again. And then where does it go after that? Let's mark that across. Okay, we do close through this level, okay, here. But understanding that the market has been bearish at this point, we're inside an area of supply. So you have to consider what's going on here as well. We don't have, okay, let me just go back to line chart. That's our last real powerful push to the downside. Do you see a momentum move to the upside? That's what you really need to be concerned with. There's no momentum move here. Okay, we can go back on the chart and we can identify, look, we have a strong push down here and we have a strong push down here. So if I was looking for a area, so we have a strong push there. Now look, we go back to price, we hold at this level. Okay, when I say about breaking through, I'm talking about those powerful momentum moves. We don't have momentum move here. Okay, so that is holding price into where? Into this area up here. Again here, do we have any push through this level, which is a momentum push through? Let's remove this zone and remove these levels for the moment. We do have a push through here, but does that show momentum? No. Okay, so we don't push through momentum. And then if we move sideways, sorry, go too quick for you. Look here, we then create this break of structure to downside, which takes out this low. Okay, we don't fully close through with momentum again. That's a momentum drop. We pull back, okay, into this origin area, and the market then breaks through this level. That then gives me that we've taken this level. We know we're going to go to the next level. So the market pulls back to the origin area. Again, that's your breakout area. Okay. And then we see the market slowly dropping down. Now, again, we go to that line chart. We can see we had this momentum push up to that level. So what's going to remove that retracement momentum move? A momentum move through back to downside. Let's place the price back on. Momentum move up, holds, momentum move through back to downside. That puts you back bearish. We know we're going here. Okay. Where does the market go? It goes there. And then you can go back to your price chart. You can start to mark off your moves. There's a momentum drop. Even this one is a momentum drop. Put price back on. You can see the moves in the market. Now we've taken this level now. We've got the next one. Price nearly came to it. Okay, we've now pushed through. Not momentum pushed through, but it's still pushed through that level. We're likely to come back to here if we get a pullback. So there's your pullback. Okay, this is the origin area where we see the momentum drop. Now we're hovering around this area now. So most probably we're going to come back to take this high again. See, the move is sideways, but it looks like we're going to continue down. So now we've fully removed this level. Again, we can go back to a line chart. Do we see any more momentum drops? Well, we could say that's a momentum push down. And that was a momentum push down. And we continue with the moves. You can see the moves down, moves down, moves down. That shows you that we're in a bearish market. Now, I don't think we had any more levels now to downside, but I just wanted to show you that just reading those levels on the chart is what's going to help you. Now, like I said, we saw that the momentum move from here is now bullish. So if we were looking at current price, we place the line chart on, we can mark out this is our last push up. So if we was looking for buy on this chart right now, where would you look for buy? You want to see the market come back to where? The origin area here. So you want to see the market pull all the way back here for another buy. That's your best area to look for buy. We saw that on going through the reversal just now from the bullish to the bearish, and we saw how the market was coming back to those zones. So not only can you use it as a directional bias, you can use it as a potential buy and sell area. I also went through and showed you how you can look at those manipulations. It all comes together once you understand how to read the markets for a directional bias. Look, if you're trading and you're still not successful, it's because you can't read a market direction. If you can't read the market direction, you will never find successful entries. The entries you do take what work out could very well be per luck. I know that's quite harsh to say, but if you're not reading the market correctly, then you need help. You need someone to guide you. And hopefully that's what I'm doing in this channel. Now, if I am guiding you in the right direction and this video is awesome information for you, leave a comment below. I want to put one word, BOS. Nobody else is going to know what that's all about, but you will. You know, you got to this point in the video, you've watched it through, and you understand the power of this concept using those break of structures in the market for a market direction. Now, if you want to learn more on that two time frame approach entry with a supply and demand, going through that free trading strategy class, popping up next is a link for you to go through and check that out and sign up to it right now.